Camera number 132 of 365 is this rather boxy looking Topcon Wink S mirror. Totally manual camera with a built-in light meter, which I found to be incredibly accurate given the age of the camera. So it's a fixed lens, which is a 58mm f2, a UV top core. And so looking at the barrel of the camera, we can see the focus ring. A little bit stiff, but found it very easy to focus, nice and crisp. And then a little guide to show us, given our choice of aperture, what will be in focus. And then we have auto mode, which is, I suppose you'd call it a shutter priority camera, because we have shutter choices and the camera responds by choosing the correct aperture. Of course, we can go totally manual if we want to, and we can choose our own aperture and shutter speeds. If we do go down the manual route, sorry, I had to just check myself. If we do go down the manual route of choosing our own shutter speeds, then the camera tells us what aperture it thinks it should be, and we then have to manually put that into the lens or the barrel of the lens there. So it makes sense to keep it in auto and let the camera do the work there. On the top plate we have, sorry, I didn't mention shutter speeds, did I? I thought there was a reason why I was pausing. So 1/500th of a second down to B, and then of course around the side here, forgot to mention that, our choice of film speeds. We press the little window in and rotate it or slide it to our given choice. Also on the front here we have our flash sync port, and then we have to choose which we're making, either flash or electronic, flash bulbs that is. Our shutter actuation, which has a built-in shutter or cable release. It's quite a noisy camera. So going back to the top, we have our counter, film counter, which unfortunately doesn't work on this occasion, and our cold shoe, our film advance, and film rewind, which when we lift doesn't open the box. What we have to do is go to the base, slide it, this little lever, and push it in, and then that releases the film chamber for us to see into, and then we can show the shutter actuation there. As I say, quite noisy. And then when we close the door, it automatically closes. Tripod mount, and then our release lever, which allows us to rewind our film back into our canister. And I think that's it. So that is camera number 132 of 365, the Topcon Wink S mirror.